it is a cold one out there, isn't it? I mean, you can't even tell that today is St. Patrick's Day. Where's my green? Here it is, right? I'm gonna have to wear this today because it is St. Patrick's Day. Somewhere, here we go. Right, there it is, green. I'm wearing green today. There it is for St. Patrick's Day. Happy St. Patrick's Day to you. Today is, it is Tuesday. All right, St. Patrick's Day, March 17, 2026 here. And what are we looking at? This morning, we're looking at 14 degrees of the temperature. I'm not a weather person here, but hey, if it affects you, I'm going to make sure to mention it, okay? So, yeah, it's one of those days where you're going to get out there and freeze. And if you're not bundled up, you're going to be struggling today. But anyway, the real estate market still has to move forward. And what I'm doing here in this video is just to show you what's happening in the real estate market today, Tuesday, and kind of update about what's happening. Okay, so big things that we're going to talk about. Number one is how many homes are available right now for sale in the real estate market in general. Number two, we're going to talk about if you're an investor, what homes are available for you as well in the market. And number three, talk about if there's any other properties that showed up on the market. I'll do a quick little CMA for those homes and make sure that we're all caught up to speed, okay? So with that said, let me go ahead and bring this up here. And let me just see a couple things here. All right, perfect. All right, sorry about that. There we go. All right, so let's go ahead and see what's available in the market here. Now, this is live, so for me as well, this is not something that I pre-planned this. I like to do this impromptu. I like to do this without any editing so that you can see the real deal here and not hide behind any filters or any editing. What you see is what you get, right? So let's just hope that it's something that you like. All right, let's see what's in the market at the moment, all right? Now, we've been trending around 450-ish around there, and there's no, aberration here. We're still looking at about 450 homes available for sale here in the general Aurora area. It's about 7-mile radius throughout, as high as the midpoints of Batavia, as far west as Sugar Grove, east parts of Naperville, and even south of Oswego, and parts over there in the rural areas. So altogether, again, 450 properties approximately here. Now, the highest priced home that we have available today, let's just go ahead and see. And usually it's been the property that is $2 billion. I know it's a crazy number, but that's what the market is saying here. But let's see the other home that is available, okay? That has the highest price. Here we go, scrolling down. All right, the other one that's available is 8.9. All right, and that's this property right here. Let's take a look at some photos for this home. And as you can see, there it is, beautiful home. Look at all this stuff. They got a whole campus going, even got a soccer field, a basketball court. You know what I mean? Look at this, a nice little fire pit with chairs, right? So you can actually enjoy it and not just sit on the grass. But look at that, it's amazing. So I don't hesitate to say that if you are out here looking for that kind of home, make sure to reach out to me at 630-777-4597. Don't mind the phone back there. I am live streaming this on Facebook as well. So as you can tell, I'm not messing around here. I want to make sure that I get everything going correctly. And there's no hiding. All right, another thing we have here is that was the highest priced home, with the exception of those $2 billion properties that we could look into. But here, look at this one. This is the next hottest property here in Aurora. When it comes to investors, this is one that's going for $159,900. And that's the home. Look at this. Isn't this a beauty? This is a home that is so beautiful that people can just buy it and invest in it. And if you're one of those that sees beauty in these things, then congratulations. You are born to be a real estate investor. And if that's you, you have to call me again at this number, 630-777-4597, and we would love to. I would love to help you out with finding that next deal. Okay, so that's what we have in the general market. Now, when it comes to homes that are for investors, I like to at least zero in on homes that are $300,000 or less. Only because those homes I've seen, help with the buy and hold investors, okay? Now, obviously, you could flip any home at any price, of course, even above $300,000, $400,000, $500,000, $600,000. You know where the number to reach me if you're interested in those properties. But if not, we still have homes here, right? Now, total, we have 38 homes, and that's including those that are under the status of temporary no-show status and those that are in the private listing network. But besides those homes, we've been trending around, even last week, 19 properties, 20, 21 or so. And then this past weekend, we had a spike of 29 properties. And yesterday, we were at 28 properties. And I said, hey, just wait about 24 to 48 hours. That number's going to drop to its actual number, right? Because we have highest and best. We have weekend numbers. We have offers being accepted and whatnot. Verbal turns into written, etc. So where are we at today? Let's see what this prediction showed. Yep, it's starting to go down. 26 homes now remain in the market there for this kind of market as far as the investor goes. And yeah, that's what we are looking at so far. All right, and the highest and lowest. So the lowest price home again is this property here on 509 Park Avenue. Again, this home is popular among folks. I mean, my phone kept ringing even ever since Sunday night on this home here. And yesterday, I even went today to meet with some investors in person to talk about this property in person. That's how motivated folks are. Okay, so right now, that's the reigning lowest price house. And you know, if you're interested as well, the highest price home in this range, obviously, it's $300,000. Now, of these properties, which ones of them have a highest and best due? Okay, so let's talk about that as well. The highest and best. Well, number one is the property that we were mentioning, this one, 509 North Park Avenue. That one does have a highest and best. It already has multiple offers. And let me just say this as well. I mean, you know how crazy it is with this? Is that folks also have, as I have here my reminders, is that even without seeing the property, you know, folks were still making offers in this house. Oh yeah, there's possibility to make an offer sight unseen. Not my favorite kind, but it does happen. The next one that's available for sale, and it has multiple offers, is a property on Front Street. Now, check this. This property has been on the market for 149 days, and now we have multiple offers. Could that mean that it has 10 offers in the market for this home? Probably not, but it probably has one or two or three. Who knows, right? Unfortunately, that information is very confidential, and so the seller chooses not to say so, but they do have a highest and best call for that particular property. Now, when is this highest and best due? Let me just tell you here off the way. It's Tuesday at 10 a.m. So guess what? You literally have 45 minutes to make an offer on this property on 1123 Front Street. So, I mean, I know this is going to be on YouTube, but those that are watching live here on Facebook can also say, hey, if you want to buy this property and make an investment on this home, go ahead and reach out to me, 630-777-4597. Look, they were offering $235,000 for that house. Now it's at $229,000. So they went down on price. And finally, the other property that has a notice, right, is the property in Montgomery, 27 Windrock. It's been on the market for 7 days, and it's this home right here. Again, this one is also having multiple offers. So if you're interested in this house as well, you got to reach out to me, 630-777-4597. Oh yeah, I'm going to keep saying that phone number until it sticks to your head. I don't know if I have to have that jingle, like the Empire Carpet, and sing you that song, that phone number. You're going to get it cemented in your mind, okay? Anyway, so that's what we have so far for properties available on the market. And again, the newest ones that have shown up here for you real estate investor, if you're interested, is 202 Locke Street. 202 Locke Street, okay? This one here, as you can see, it has a couple windows in the front. It has a detached one, it looks like a one-car garage. Yeah, it's a one-car garage. All right, that's what it looks like in the inside. Could use a little bit of remodeling. So this is a kind of property that I would say needs a light remodel, right? If you're looking for a light remodel project, then look at this. This property on 202 Locke Street is available, all right? The next one that is fresh on the market again is this property here, 509 North Park Avenue. After that, there's one on Smith Street, and these homes are just, available for you. So again, I'm not gonna go into detail on that. If you wanna go into detail, for sure, call me at 630-777 4597, as you can see here, running out of breath here, but that's what I got for you here in today's market report. Again, happy St. Patrick's Day. If you have any questions, reach out to that number that you should already know by now. All right, take care. Have a great day.